My name is Mateusz. I'm the product manager here at Pronar Recycling. I'm responsible for the product development recycling range in Pronar. Today in IFAT we are having some good premieres. We have 6 premieres on our booth. One of them is the Pro S1. This is the machine that is entry-level shredder for everybody who is starting with the shredding business or needs some additional machine to improve their production on site. This machine is simple, it's economical with the budget pricing, but in those machines, in the simple machines, we are able to have machines that are equipped with some clever solutions. Because if you are limited with money, you need to have some clever ideas in order to make the machine work properly. For example, we have these side combs which are designed to work with the machine in order to reduce or make the final product bigger or smaller. You are opening them or closing them. Generally on those machines they are working in some dust environment, in an environment where there is lots of dust, lots of material flying around, and those elements gets clogged, gets blocked. But with this system, which is now being presented to the patent office, we are waiting for the patent arrival, let's say. Those can be opened very easily, closed very easily, and you are able to change the main product of this machine, the main size of the material that's going out of this machine without any big hassle, with some basic tool like impact wrenches that are just torquing those 2 bolts on one side and on the other side. This machine is prepared for quick change of the shafts. We have a quick change cassette, which is this element connected to the whole machine with 4 bolts, 4 big bolts that are holding the machine, that are holding the shafts in place. In this cassette we have a set of 2 shafts which are exchangeable elements. For now we have the machine which is designed to work with the municipal shafts and the shafts for concrete waste, concrete and demolition waste. Changing those shafts should not take more than 2 hours, which means that we are able to change the machine work without any stops, any big stops in the production line. Okay? The machine, of course, is equipped with the engine, which is a Volvo Penta engine inside. It's a 5.1 liter Volvo engine, 175 brake horsepower. It's a quite small engine, but very fuel efficient, and it fits perfectly in this size of the machine. And the machine is controlled by the control panel, which is over there, and it also makes it easy to control the machine without any special preparation or anything like that. The operator just needs some basic training in order to make the machine working as intended. As a standard, you also get the remote control, which makes the machine possible to operate from the operator's cabin, from the loader, and also you get the remote. You get the wired remote in order to move the machine safely. For example, when loading, when you want to have just a small speed. When we are making this machine, we are also focusing on safety. This machine, for example, has special locks which are preventing the machine from going down unintentionally during working, or if there is a problems with the hydraulics. It means that it's safe to go under the machine, for example, for maintenance. Do the maintenance in a safe environment, and then reduce the possibility to do some harm to the workers that are working with this machine. The conveyor at the end folds to the machine, and then when the machine is folded and everything goes down, you are able to take the machine on the hooked chassis and move the machine freely without any other problems, without need to get some different trailers, different specialized trailer. Just moves between places in a matter of minutes actually. The Pro S1, as I said, is the entry-level shredder for our market, for our range. And then in Pronar, as you already know, we have a wide range of shredders which are designed for different type of application, and also for different sizes of the customers for processing different type of waste. The next premiere that we have on our booth is a 2055 hybrid. This is the trommel screener, which is mainly electric machine. It means that it doesn't have the main electrical engine. It has electric engines all over the machine. Each element, for example, each conveyor has a separate engine in order to move it without the main engine over there. The main engine that you can see over there is the generator. It generates the power, generates the electricity to power the rest of the machine. The machine can work independently from the generator. You can just plug it into the grid and use the electricity from the grid, or for example from the solar panels, which makes the machine zero emission in these circumstances. And the clever thing about this generator is that you are able to remove it completely from the machine. If you want to, for example, use the generator for some other equipment that you use on site, it is possible. You can connect it to the generator. It's completely independent from this machine. Also, it makes it possible to work with such machine in a place where you are not allowed to use a diesel engine inside, but you don't have also the electricity. In these circumstances, you just remove the generator from the machine, put it somewhere else, run the electrical extension cords to the machine, and you are ready to go with working with the machine. The machine itself is based on our bestseller 2055, which is the best-selling Pronar that we have in our offer. It uses the same drums that we have in the normal diesel version, so the customer who buys this machine, of course, can put the old drums in the place and it will work flawlessly. The main engine inside is a John Deere engine, 55.4 kilowatts, 75 brake horsepower, which is way less than the standard diesel version, but it's done because electric power is way more efficient than using the diesel engine and hydraulics. In electric power, we have huge efficiency of the drive, which allows us to run the machine on some smaller engine and also use less fuel. This is the three-cylinder engine, which uses a lot less fuel than a normal version of the diesel machine. We are aiming this machine at the customers who want to reduce their running costs, because the running of the machine, as I said, is the fuel consumption is the one thing, but also if you are using the electric power, you are using lots of electric motors on the machine, the maintenance is way easier and it's way less hassle to do than the normal diesel engine. This machine is our first prototype, first hybrid in our offer, but as I will show you later in a second, we also have a dual power stockpile, which also shows that Pronar is heading into electric world, into electricity more and more with each year. Now we'll head to the MRW 21010. This is the biggest shredder that we have in our offer, which is now equipped with some different engines. The 21010 now that we have in our booth may look like the same machine that we have in our offer for years, but internally it's different because it runs on a Caterpillar motor. This is the 18-liter motor, which generally works in trains, but because of its power, 800 brake horsepower, we need to put such a big engine to produce good throughput on the machine and give the customers good results when it comes to shredding. The good thing about this machine for the customers is, of course, that it is compliant with the Stage 5 engine, with the Stage 5 norm, but it doesn't have the DPF or AdBlue, which makes for some of the customers easier to maintain because there are less things that can go wrong on the machine. The second difference on the machine is that we sped up the conveyor that releases the whole material outside from under the shafts. Now it's twice the speed that we have in the standard version that we had in standard version a few years ago, which means that the machine is able to remove the material easily without any problems, without any blockages, and also it improves the whole performance of the machine because now we can use the machine with the fullest potential and with the maximum speed of the shaft. For the 21010, this is one of the most popular also machines from our range. This is well-known machines around the world. We have them working in US, we have them working in Finland, we have working them in Qatar, for example. So this machine is a really worldwide known machine that is known from its capabilities to shred the material to big throughput and make our customers really happy. Next we'll move on to the stacker, okay?
Armadi, materassi.
Over here we have the MPT 30-meter stacker, which is run which can be also run on electric motors, which means that you are able to use the diesel engine as a power source, or you can plug the machine to the power source and use the power from the grid. The main idea is the dual power. It's not a hybrid, it's a dual power, which means that to the diesel engine you have connected the pumps which are running all the systems. Then you have the electric motor, which also has connected hydraulic pumps, which are also running the whole elements of the machine. It means that the customer can run the machine both independently on the diesel engine or with the electric motors. It gives them extra flexibility and also allows the machine to be used in such places where using the diesel engine is not possible. The good thing about the MPT 30-meter stacker is that with the dual power, you are able even to move the machine when it's working on an electric motor, because we have the same setup of the pumps to the diesel and to the electric motors. So as long as you have a long enough extension cord for the machine, you are able to move the machine also using the electric engine, which makes it super flexible for some customers who are using this machine where using the diesel engine is not possible or even prohibited. The rest of the machine is the same as the standard model, which means that we have a 30-meter long belt, which is able to transfer 500 tons per hour of material. Since we are now near the machine, machine is also able to go into the container. We have a special mode of this machine, let's say, to put it in the container, which makes the transport cost also getting quite low when we are moving the machine to the customers, even to US or somewhere else. And now we'll move to the 265G. Now we'll move to the 265G. .265G is the machine that is based on a model which was back in the days called 265. The main differences are that we have now a lifting hopper, which means that we are able to load their material with some bigger shovels up to 2.5 meters wide, which means that we are able to work with bigger machines for bigger customers, which makes the machine more versatile to different customers. This machine back in the days was equipped with the tracked version and also hook lift frame, which gives us the possibility to move the machine on a hook lift trailer, on a hook lift truck, and also on trucks in place. But since we got some feedback from the customers that some of them don't want to have the hook lift frame because they don't have the hook lift machine, they don't have the hook lift trucks, they just want the trucks. So we made the machine for them, just on trucks and with the new lifting hopper, lifting shoe. The machine, comparing it to the Pro S1, this is not an entry-level machine. This is more for the people who are using the machines more professionally, let's say, who are willing to pay an extra money in order to have some, for example, better shafts with higher durability, which will last longer, and also with the sound level. This machine is very, very, very quiet. We made sure that it's all covered to the sides with all soundproofing, which means that the machine has really low noise levels, which is very important sometimes when the machine is working close to the city centers, close to the place where the people are living. When we are comparing it to the other machines, for example, when we are on the side, some of the loaders, they are way more, they are noisier than this machine. It's very, very quiet, which is also sometimes noticed by our customers that this is a very important aspect also of the machines. The rest of the machine is very similar to the machine that is now on the market for some time now. We have some customers who are really happy with the machine and they are really like the build quality of the machine. They knew that they paid some extra money on the machine, but they see the quality, they see the money that they put in the machine, because they can see that the machine lasts longer than competitors who are sometimes way cheaper, but the quality is not there. The last Premier that we have in our booth is the 2055 GH trommel screener. The last machine that we have in our booth as a Premier is a 2055 GH X, which means extended. It means that we have 1 meter extra of loading hopper, which means that we are able to load the machine with even bigger equipment, and this gives the customers more flexibility when it comes to choosing this machine. This machine is prepared to take some bigger loads on it. An additional 1 cubic meter sometimes makes a huge difference in production for our customers, and especially possibility to load the machine with bigger, more, let's say, serious equipment. Aside from that, the machine is exactly the same as normal GH version of the machine, which means that you have 6 meter long conveyors, which are able to make the big piles of the material that is screened out of the machine. You are able to lift some parts of the machine, make it level, make it at some angle like this, like it is presented now. Improve the flow of the material inside the drum. It is also possible to put there star screen deck, which means that you have also extra flexibility when it comes to screening different types of material, different applications. Aside from that, the 2055 GH is the same well-selling machine that is really known very well around Europe, around the whole world. It works in US, in whole Europe, in Australia. This is a really worldwide known machine. And when it comes to our booth, that's it. When it comes to Premiers, we have 6 Premiers: 2055 GHX, 265G shredder, trommel hybrid trommel 2055, 21010 with the cut engine, MPT stacker with the dual power, and also our biggest Premier Pro S1, the entry-level shredder.